I can't even visit New York City now. I'm not vaccinated, so I can't go eat anywhere. I can't go to any shows. It is a homeless encampment now, people doing drugs all over the place, violent crime rising. And I try not to harbor a ton of resentment for individuals because that's not healthy, right? Bitterness is a poison to the host, all that. I really hate Bill de Blasio for what he did to the city I love. And I saw this little video clip about vaccine requirements now for 5-year-olds, and it somehow did the impossible. It made me hate Bill de Blasio even more.
As of today, we're going to announce a first-in-the-nation measure. Our health commissioner will announce a vaccine mandate for private sector employers across the board. All private sector employers in New York City will be covered by this vaccine mandate as of December 27th. We're going to have some other measures as well. Our youngest kids, we got to reach them now. Right now in the city, it's about 20% have gotten vaccinated in that 5 to 11 range. It's new. The vaccine's relatively new. But what we're trying to say to parents is it's urgent. Before Omicron grows, before Delta continues to stress us even worse in the winter months, get your kid vaccinated. And here's an incentive to do it. A lot of parents, of course, want to take their kids out to wonderful things that'll be happening in the holiday season. Here's a reminder, get your child vaccinated. Just one dose will immediately qualify any child to be able to participate in those activities.
Just one dose. Just one dose. It's very urgent. That's your child, but get him out there, get that dose in now. And I love what he said at the beginning. I mean, but it's new. I'm sorry? I don't rush out to inject my kids with new things. I don't care how urgent you try to tell me it is. And here's a little reminder for every single person watching. We have 2 years now of data. You know I'm not one of these people who says coronavirus doesn't even exist. Of course, it's a deadly virus. It attacks old people, especially people with pre-existing conditions. It attacks fat people. No question about it. We have 2 years of data. Children are at no risk from coronavirus. Virtually zero. Take that stupid mask off your kid's face and stop injecting your kids with brand new things because some idiot politician or scumbag at the CDC who doesn't know what he's talking about tells you should. It is time to grow up and wake up and question every single thing this system tells you about everything. Why? Because they lie all the time. All the time they lie. They lied about 100 days. Remember Joe Biden's 100 days?
Whatever your politics or point of view, mask up for 100 days once we take office. 100 days to make a difference. It's not a political statement, it's a patriotic act.
It's 100 days. It's not political, just 100 days. And I don't know about you. My watch says it's December. How'd that work out? And again, back to what I was just talking about, and I shouldn't be so harsh because this is what I understand many Americans are going through right now. When you've lived your entire life being able to trust certain things, being able to trust your institutions, it is hard. It's not easy. It is hard to get to a place where you have to accept they're all broken, rotted, and lying at all times. The CDC is insane, and it's not an organization you should ever trust at all. Remember, I want you to remember this when I play for you the Surgeon General. I want you to remember this. The CDC recently came out and officially recommended booster shots. Why did they recommend booster shots officially? That's a big turn. Well, Omicron, there's a new variant. As of this moment, as of me talking to you into the camera, as of this moment, the entire world, not one person has died from Omicron variant. What? The CDC is recommending I get injected with something else because of what's described as a mild cold? That's where we are in this nation. Rotted and broken. When the CDC talks, you shouldn't trust it. When the FBI talks, you shouldn't trust them. The DOJ talks, you shouldn't trust them. When corporations talk, do not trust them. And obviously when the media talks, you shouldn't trust them. But again, I understand that's hard for a lot of Americans. You see this idiot sitting there, Surgeon General, fancy uniform on. You want to believe he knows what he's talking about. But listen to this insanity.
But if you do as many families did, you get vaccinated and boosted, you use testing judiciously before you gather in well-ventilated spaces and use masks whenever you can in public indoor spaces, your risk can be quite low and your holidays can be quite fulfilling. That's what so many families experienced this past Thanksgiving.
Just vaccinate. I mean, vaccinate and boost. Wait, that's not enough. Vaccinate and boost and wear a mask. Also, make sure it's well ventilated. People have lived their lives the last 2 years in this way, and it just blows me away. It just blows me away. I haven't done any of those things for 2 years. It's been wonderful. How are you? Get out of a blue area. Stop believing the things your institutions tell you because they're all broken, rotted, and lying at all times, and learn to think for yourselves. Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.